Hey Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that you are safe and healthy at this time. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have pre-shuffled these cards and premeditated prior to recording. I will be shuffling a little bit more here for you. Kindly check your other signs in case this do not resonate. And cross watchers, the roles can also be vice versa in this reading, okay? Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you would also like to check my boyfriend's music, the link to his channel is at the description box down below. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. I'm setting the intention to know how did they feel about Gemini and how do they see Gemini at this time, please. Any insider guidance into this current situation or person that Gemini could be dealing with. Alright, let's get the deck. Let's see what comes up. This is called the Light Seers Tarot. I will also be working with the Spiral Tarot and Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Here we go. First card, we have the Emperor, followed by the Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Alright, we're going to start with these cards first. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can also be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? So the Emperor, you are the divine feminine in this reading and you're dealing with your divine masculine. Okay, your person here wants to take action towards professing their feelings for you. But you have to keep in mind, being the Emperor, this is somebody who finds it really, really difficult to be emotionally open, Gemini. You know, you might have been trying to connect with this person, sending out a sign that you want to pursue this connection. But with the Emperor, it's either they're choosing to show on the outside this cool detachment or giving a cold shoulder, but they are in this energy of contemplating, thinking. And once they do take action and make a move, they make sure that they land on success. It's a very calculating energy that I'm picking up from the Emperor. This is somebody very strategic, okay, strategic. I'm also getting that this is a highly ambitious person, driven by their career, always working, always preoccupied. And so they have little room to prioritize matters of the heart at the moment, Gemini. And you could be also worried about this, but it doesn't bring your spirit down at the end of the day. You still find ways in order to uplift your spirit. You know, this isn't really something that affects you so much, but of course you're worried because you care a lot about this person. Now we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is somebody very assertive, fierce, strong-willed person. Also very protective with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. This person is definitely loving you, but in a different way that they express it, through protection. Some of you feel like this person has been too overly protective. Okay, I'm feeling a very motherly concern over here, even though they're coming across as the Emperor. Some of you feel like it's a little bit of an overbearing personality, and also you're dealing with somebody that has a tendency to lose their temperament, you know. Some of you feel like this person has a way to get what they want at the end of the day. They are uncompromising when things don't go their way. So some of you could also feel like this person has been placing very draining emotional demands from you, Gemini. But on this person's end though, I feel like they see you as somebody that you may not be putting so much effort in this connection that they're hoping for you to be. In a sense, Gemini, they are desiring you to be sentimental and sweet and romantic towards them. They want to view you as a Knight of Cups, a Romeo in their life. But at the same time, they could also be not doing their part. So how can they expect something if they're also not giving what it is that they expect from you? It should be rather a give and take situation, right? In order to receive love, you must be able to give love. You know, if you want to receive care and concern from others, you must be willing to show care and concern. So that's why this is becoming a little bit of overbearing, controlling, high standard situation for some of you, right? You feel like this person has all the right in order to express this desire from you, but if they can't give what it is that they're asking, they need to reassess. Okay, they need to also communicate with you and not set too high of a standards from you. Okay, some of you feel like the situation should be more of a loose situation. You coming across as an adventurous type here, very innocent, free spirit, You have a different outlook of the world as compared to this person. I'm sensing a difference in level of energy here, or maturity. You know, you coming across as the page, you might be somebody younger. You haven't been really subjected to the harshness of life. You know what I mean? You're still in this energy of having such an innocent outlook of the world, Gemini, or you choose to really keep your inner child. You know, when it comes to relationship, you never lose sight of your inner child. That means you have the ability to enjoy the simple pleasures of life, right? And this Emperor demands so much, is what I'm getting. They feel like you need to step up, or they feel like you need to try harder. And some of you are starting to feel like, I don't need to change myself. I need to live my life how I want it, if this person accepts me or not. I don't need assurance or validation from this person. It's not about compromising. This person does not want to compromise. I'm sensing a shadow side here. You want a give and take. You want somebody to accept how you choose to live your life, I feel like that's a very powerful energy coming from you. You're making a stand. You're not letting this person control you or sway you into their kind of conditioning. Perhaps they've been used in certain relationships where they are the masculine figure. They have a tendency to control or become too rigid and uptight. And you could be now changing this person's thinking. You have I'm really sensing you becoming a free spirit, Gemini, somebody that is very unconventional. You don't want to conform with societal roles, specific roles in a connection. You just really want to connect with someone in a soul level. Okay, no need for labels, no need to demand so much from each other, stuff like this. But with the Emperor that you're dealing with, they place so much priority with roles, okay? For some reason, I'm sensing that a lot. So we have Two of Cups. There is so much love for you despite their demands here. They see you as their soulmate, somebody that has very strong and profound connection, a soul connection here. We have the Hierophant. They want to be committed with you. We have the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Yes, so this is the shadow side that I was picking up a while ago, right? The overly possessive and controlling tendency. Okay, so some of you could also be dealing with somebody on the outside can illustrate control, a very powerful person or a person of authority, but deep down or underneath the surface, this is a highly sensitive person, and they've been through a lot of heartache and lost opportunities in the past. I feel that highly, so that's why they stop putting effort into this and start demanding that from people. They feel like all the experiences they've been with or they've been through allows them, I don't want to say an entitlement, but that's what I'm getting from the cards. They have a sense of entitlement because they've been through this. I want to seek what this person has to offer for me. And so this puts you in a position right now to always step up, is what I'm getting. But this is also not a very natural dynamic to be in. Of course, relationships, they go through ups and downs. It doesn't need to be constantly always up. You know what I mean? This person needs to be flexible with you. Okay, it's not that you don't love this person, but you have both different love languages. I feel like this person wants you to prove in your actions, acts of service, go out of your way here to do something grand for them. They feel like they deserve it. But with the Hierophant, for you, it's enough that you love this person, you commit to this person, you're not talking to anybody else, okay, that you have strong dedication, that you're going to remain loyal to this person. And with the Hermit here, like I said, you're very unconventional, Gemini. To whoever I'm resonating with this reading, I sense that you're somebody who already is detaching yourself from the material. That means that you really put value into your spiritual journey, your spiritual relationship, and you're no longer latching your energy to the material. It is this person that expecting something from you, like a act or proof that you are sincere about your love. They're expecting something from you, something tangible, okay? But to you guys, it's like you want to prove it with your affection, how much you're willing to work on this connection, right? Other people, other relationships, they have other ways of expressing love to each other. Having to always go on a date or having to always give flowers to that person or whatever case this may be. but you have a different way of showing your love for this person. You can do all of that sweet gestures, random act of kindness, but what I'm getting, something for you is different, something deeper that doesn't have to do anything about the material, right? So with the Hermit, you want to be free from all this demand. I feel like it really got to a point where you just want to be able to breathe, you know? You feel like it has been very intense with this person already. It's costing you a lot of sleepless nights, worry and anxiety and stress. Okay, let's see. We're going to clarify these cards. Why is the Emperor card here, please? I hope this is all making sense. We have the Lovers. Wow, this is your energy, Gemini. So yes, there is a challenge in your relationship. It seems like you both are being tested right here to find out what matters most at the end of the day. The Moon card just flipped right now. It's about learning each other's shadow side. We have Eight of Pentacles. Working on this connection. Trying to understand each other's needs and desires, but also becoming realistic to what it is that you can give and offer to each other, because being in a relationship does not mean demanding so much from the person and allowing them to fill up the void that you feel. This means that you're already latching your happiness on that person, when it should be that you are already happy and content and secure on your own, and being in a relationship only adds on top of your existing happiness. There's a sense of loneliness that I feel with your person, and they're trying to fill up that void from you. And you love that about this person, that they're so focused on you, but at the same time, it could be overly burying, is what I'm getting. Let's see. Ace of Swords. So they've been wanting to talk to you about this, Gemini. Some of you have been sensing that this talk is going to happen soon. 10 of Cups, so that finally you both can start fixing the connection, addressing the issue here. We have the Chariot card, and things will start moving forward for the both of you. The Chariot card can also indicate, you know, blending your energy, working in sync. This is the only way for things to keep moving forward, because I feel like there has been a clashing or opposing energy here. We have Princess of Wands. This showed up twice, and the Magician. Wow, for some of you, there's good news coming in the way. Okay, you both are building something for long term here. This is why this Emperor could be asking so much from you guys, okay? It could be marriage, planning out your wedding here, or planning out and having kids, because I see a lot of pages in this reading as well. We have the Magician. It's like you're doing your best, Gemini. You're doing your best in order to work on in your goals, being there for your person. We have here Four of Cups, but you've been feeling rather discontent or bored lately. Some of you feel like this Emperor has been trying to control your desires, they're not trying to control you in general, but you have a feeling that they are expecting so much from you that you have to give up other aspects of your life, the things that you are really, really passionate about outside the relationship, okay? Whatever the case may be. Some of you, you've been feeling this low in spirit, but you're not allowing this person to completely ruin your mood whenever this conversation comes up. There is this desire for some kind of escape for some of you if this Emperor here starts to demand so much. I sense that. We have the Empress, so this is indeed your divine counterpart, okay? You are the divine feminine. So with the Empress, I feel like you are just looking for ways to have a creative outlet at the moment, grow and expand, step into your power. You want this person to recognize that you are their better half. That means you are not somebody underneath them, somebody that they can control or dominate, you know. You want them to recognize that you have equal voice in this connection, and that they should be able to celebrate you however you choose to want to live your life in this partnership, okay? Let's see, why is the Two of Cups here, please? I hope this is all making sense. We have Ace of Wands. Wow, there's a new beginning for you both. Also, a renewed sense of sensuality here. I feel like communication with the Magician is going to help resolve the issue here. It's a work in progress. The changes don't really happen overnight. It is the Emperor that needs to break free from whatever it is that they're detaching their expectations from. Yep, Strength card. They also need to control this temper that they have, or this desire to control something. For some of you, I really sense that this could also be, if they don't have things their way, they tend to really be very uncompromising. We have here Knight of Wands. Wow, but you both are heading towards commitment. You both are working on it, okay? This can also indicate that, Gemini, you need to be around people. And you don't want this Emperor to stop you from seeing other people, like friends and family. You feel like it has been a little bit extreme with your person. You know, you want to be able to be around people, like-minded people, to share really fun and smart conversations with. People that can help you through this process. You know, you have no problem connecting with people. This person could be a little bit detached from other people. You know, that's why they're leaning on you too much. This is what I'm getting. We have the Judgment card. So some of you have already dealt with this person 1 or 2 cycles. But you are here in this energy of taking a moment to reflect. Okay, reflect what needs to change. A pattern of behavior that's not serving you both at the moment, in order to reignite the passion in this connection. Judgment and Knight of Wands. A sense of awakening, you know, a wake-up call. Something has been done a little bit stuck and rigid here. So your person needs to be more spontaneous, you know what I mean? You are the spontaneous type, Gemini. Okay, you live in the moment, you connect with the Empress here, you connect with nature. I sense that this person is all about work, work, and work. Although, yes, it's very helpful to create stability, but they also need to pay attention to other aspects of life, like leisure activities, okay, simple pleasures in life. 10 of Wands. Wow, some of you are feeling like this has been a one-sided situation. You've been working too much, you've been giving it all, and you're tired, you're exhausted. But of course, you love this person, you care a lot about the situation. But there you go. There's this energy of being in this a sense of entrapment here, or your person becoming very, very possessive. Some of you feel like it's already a codependent situation. They're trying to demand so much from you, and you feel like you're giving up so much of your life to other things that are equally important. Again, the Queen of Wands showed up twice. I feel like this is somebody there's a stubbornness here, a strong temperament. Although this is a very loving person, strong-willed, assertive, and highly protective, but you feel like they need to open up their mind, become flexible, you know, not to put so much high and draining emotional demands from you. Okay, so this is what I see. Now let's get some advice cards for you, Gemini. What is your advice for Gemini going through the situation, please? Any advice for Gemini going through the situation? Okay, this card over here. We have expansion. Yes. So if you love somebody, you must not stunt their growth. You must, on the other side, support their growth. This is the Empress card. Whenever they need a boost here in order to follow their dream, be there for them when they need somebody to give them words of encouragement. This is what I feel you want in this partnership. Your person to trust you when you're around people. When you're doing what it is that you feel you have a sense of purpose and not doubt you. I sense that your person has some kind of trust issue. Wow, we have the creation card, the Empress. So this is a point of your life where you're just really drawn to become creative, Gemini. And a lot of people are drawn to you because they see you as somebody that they look up to, okay? Somebody that is also very inspiring. You probably are getting a lot of offers as well, left and right for work. But I just see some expansion here, a lot of opportunities coming in for you. And you feel like you're being suppressed by the person that you're with, okay? Bittersweet. So it's like you're releasing things that you don't want to in order to make this person feel comfortable around you. Okay, we have complacency card over here. So this again is the stubborn energy I was picking up from your person. But the thing is, you have to understand that they need to fill up the void on their own. This isn't something that they need to find on you. Okay, it is whatever it is that they treat you is a reflection of how they treat themselves. I feel like somebody's struggling to find their self-worth, and they're trying to find that in other people, including you. Okay, there has been a tendency to play the victim over here, Gemini, and it, as a form, could be making excuses from making the changes. And so I hope that you are able to Discuss this with your person and look for a win-win situation. Create trust here. Allow your person to see it your way as well. I feel like this is going to be resolved with proper communication, and of course the change doesn't happen overnight. So this is your reading. I hope that you were able to get some insight. Kindly take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.